And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And, Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating stuff, D.A. Thank you. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Christian Wood. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. And for the Suns, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Here's Paul. Booker finds Paul. To the paint, kicks it out to Booker. Good on the triple. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Paul after Luka Doncic's bucket. Back to Paul. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Stolen by McGee. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Wood. That shot off. Good work defensively by Crowder. To the middle. Here's Paul. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Doncic looking it over. Pass to McGee. Out to Doncic. Lock at 6. From outside, off the mark.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Dinwiddie with the steal. Doncic with it. Bridges covering. That's tipped. Now Booker. There's the triple. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Here's Dinwiddie. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Paul passes to Booker. And here is Bridges. Shoots from the block. McGee with the block. Here's Wood. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you talk about believing in yourself. And how about Christian Wood?
Greg, self-talk and self-confidence is critically important at this level. And, you know, this guy, Christian Wood, was cut or waived from 4 NBA teams. Wasn't on an NBA roster for an entire season. Finally broke through with Detroit in year 5, and there's no turning back now for the big fella.
Free throw good, Wood.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
One drops. He ties it up. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
Now, here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Paul. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You know, Paul has such great court awareness. Even when the shot clock is running low, he still finds himself in position to get a makeable shot.
Doncic against Booker. Pass to Hardaway. Dinwiddie outside. Passes to McGee. Here's the floater. And the rejection by Ayton. The 3 for Doncic. That one doesn't drop. The Suns go the other way with it. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first game of the NBA's regular season.
And they won the season series last year against this club, but fell to them in the postseason.
When it really counted, they came up short. But it's another season and a chance here to gain confidence in this matchup.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Dinwiddie passes to Wood. McGee with the block. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. On the wing, Bridges. Guarded by Hardaway. Here's Booker. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Dinwiddie kicks to Doncic. Dallas again missing. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Doncic. Rejected by Booker. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That is his first foul of the game. Suns leading by 9. Bridges outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Second free throw, no good. And opening day is here. So what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And the Mavericks call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Booker outside. Bridges with it. To the inside. Stolen by McGee. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate.
And here is Paul. Booker outside. Now here's Paul. McGee with the block. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Hardaway with it. Bridges covering. And there it is for him.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Suns leading by 3. Booker outside. Hardaway against Bridges. Back to Booker. Doncic with the block. Hardaway against Bridges. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
You know, he's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Paul against Dinwiddie. Paul kicks to Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix, no good that time either. And here are the Mavericks now. They've got an 8-0 run. And the pass to Hardaway. Here's Wood. Takes the 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And they're able to recover.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
When Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
you have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Dallas. And it's the Suns with the ball. They trail by 1. Craig passes to Payne. Back to Craig. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. That shot no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Ntilikina. Payne covering, and Finney Smith gets it to go.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Payne. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lee outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And here are the Mavericks now. A nice run going 12 in a row. Ntilikina looking it over. Pass to Bullock. Lets it go from deep. Here's McGee. And that one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Now Craig still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Saric. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Finney Smith. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Suns trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the Suns call time.
And looking at Reggie Bullock, boy, he's had quite the ride as a pro.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career, but the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Here's Craig. And again, it's the Suns missing. Mavericks leading by 5. McGee trying to break free. Ntilikina against the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Pass to Saric. Down low, here's Payne. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And boy, what a much-needed bucket there. Ends a 16-0 run by Dallas.
Here's Ntilikina. Payne covering. Ntilikina passes to Bullock. Lee with the steal. Driving inside. Craig finds Saric. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. .112 left to play here in the first. Craig passes to Payne. They get a hand on it. Here's Ntilikina. Payne covering. Finney-Smith kicks to Ntilikina. Offensive rebound. Powell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Saric.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
For Dallas, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
First free throw is good. Clark, when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package, and he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation, and I don't see that changing. During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
Now here's Saric. No points in the game yet for him. Payne kicks to Craig. Suns moving the ball around. Passes it to Payne. 5 on the clock. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here are the Mavericks now. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. Ntilikina passes to Bullock. For 3. And so it's Dallas heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Mavericks leading by 7. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Hardaway passes to Wood. Shot clock at 6. Doncic outside from past the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Up top, Crowder. Dinwiddie covering. Doncic against Booker. Here's Dinwiddie. Booker pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Now here's Dinwiddie. There's the pass to Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. They grab their own miss. Oh, the jam by Wood.
Showtime, Christian Wood putting down the hammer.
And now let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. It's good.
A big part of Wood's value to this team is his versatility. Terrific pass.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. 9-point game. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Kleba. Inside, Hardaway. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Bridges. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. Bridges kicks to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. From about 16, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Paul's got 5.
Chris Paul oozes with confidence, especially when he's got the mid-range game working for himself. He'll take every opportunity to stroke it from there.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Doncic with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
And he makes the first. Clark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the Combine.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Bridges dishes to Paul. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. Second chance shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket. Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Wood's got 6.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Doncic against Booker. Back to Ayton. Dinwiddie against Paul. Offline from the top of the key.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Paul with the steal. Looking to get back on track here. And that's 2 points on the layup. 7 points for Chris Paul.
And the skill, the athleticism of Chris Paul shoots up the floor on a one-man mission.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now, here's Doncic. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Wood against Crowder. Second shot opportunity. And there's the nice layup by Wood. 8 points for Christian Wood.
You know, one of Wood's natural gifts, staying in control after drawing the contact.
And Phoenix has possession. Paul passes to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Paul. Ayton trying to break free. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Paul. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Pass to Kleba from deep. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Ayton. Makes it off the glass. Ayton's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Dinwiddie kicks to Wood. He's looking for Hardaway and finds him. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
Paul passes to Ayton. Top of the key, Booker. Gets an open look and hits. Booker's got 11.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And the Mavericks call time here. Saric is checked in for Phoenix. Payne comes in for Paul. Dallas also making some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Dinwiddie. The pass to Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. Defended by Bridges. Clock at 4. Back to Powell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Keeps it alive, and Bridges able to finish. Now just a 4-point Dallas lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Bullock. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Good read that time from Finney-Smith. So reliable at getting it to his teammates.
Bridges outside. Back to Payne. And the layup falls. Payne's got his second bucket tonight.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney-Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Here's Payne. They trail by 6. Booker outside. Now here's Payne. Dinwiddie covering. Payne in the post. Great D that time from Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. Defended by Bridges. The layup off target. And there's the feed to Booker. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Powell. Here's Wood. Three-pointer. And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by Wood. Wood's got 4 assists now tonight. Booker outside. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. With some arc. It's good. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
After being moved at the 2022 trade deadline, Spencer Dinwiddie went on a tear with Dallas.
Yeah, I think he elevated the Mavs immediately with his scoring punch. He's a guy who can give you buckets in bunches and make plays for others. And not to mention knocking down back-to-back game winners, one coming against his former team. Yeah, I would say he was an injection of uplift for the Mavs.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Ayton. And Johnson subbed in for Devin Booker. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Suns trail by 7. Pass to Saric. Now here's Johnson. And here is Craig. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. They get it again. Saric. And it's Bridges at the elbow. Here's Payne. Offline with his 3.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Wood with the bucket. Wood's got 10.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Phoenix has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Craig dances to Johnson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Mavericks making a change here. Ntilikina's checked in. Mavericks leading by 9. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 9. And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Wood can't hit. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Phoenix shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They lead by 7. Here's Ntilikina. Payne covering Wood. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 12.
Ntilikina working in the pick and roll. Fun to watch. Excels at firing passes through the defense right on time.
And for the Suns, they're shooting it quite well. 52% from the field in the second quarter. Passes it to Craig. Out to Šarić. Shoots it. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Johnson against Dinwiddie. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. 4 on the shot clock. Over Payne. That one doesn't go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And so it's Christian Wood making highlights for the Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, one, we got to set screens. We got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. We saw Christian Wood lighting it up in the first half. He had 12 points, 9 rebounds, and 1 steal. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good, Ernie. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that. And who knows, it might give the starters a kick in the pants. No one wants to be outshined.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Phoenix?
Well, if they haven't given away so many possessions, check this out. The score would look different, don't you think? I mean, we could talk about shot selection and defense and all that, but if you keep losing the ball, that matters most.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Dallas leading by 9. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Christian Wood is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. Jay Crowder pulls it in. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's foul number 2 for him. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Sun shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. 11 points for Chris Paul.
That's a good decision right there to get Paul the ball. He made it look easy on that catch and shoot.
Doncic against Booker. To the paint. It's tipped. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Suns trail by 7. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bridges finds Booker. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Wood. And stolen by Booker. Bridges up top. Booker against Doncic. Booker looking around. Shoots over Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist from Hardaway. Dinwiddie's got 11 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Now here's Booker. 15 points in the game. Back to Ayton. Count that one. 9 points in the game so far.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Doncic against Booker. Doncic outside. McGee trying to break free.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
That one goes. Count it.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Passes it to Doncic. Ayton against McGee. The 3. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Bridges shot. Good.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Hardaway. No one near him. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Doncic against Booker. To the inside. For the tie. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the line for him here.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
That free throw missing. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Christian Wood. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 1-point game. Here's Hardaway. 10 points for him. Now the pass to Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
That free throw good from Doncic. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Damian Lee, he's checked in for Phoenix. All free throws good from Doncic.
Now an MVP caliber player, Doncic's drive is evident. I mean, he's somebody that wants to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. And he's well on his way based on what he's done thus far.
Now here's Paul. He's got 11. The inside. He's guarded by Bullock. Count the basket. Lee's got his first points of the night.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Here's Kleba. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Bullock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Shout out to them for getting to the foul line. They've been the aggressors taking that ball to the basket, and they've been able to knock down a good percentage of those free throws.
First one falls for him. And so Bullock nails both of them. Suns trail by 3. Lee outside. Pass to Booker. Shoots over Doncic. And there's Booker on the assist by Lee. Booker's got 17.
And because of that high basketball IQ he possesses, Booker takes great shots, and he knows the value of the mid-range game.
Now here's Bullock. Hardaway with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 13 points in the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Booker against Doncic. Back to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker showing off the vert.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now Hardaway. He's got 13. Pass to Doncic. Chris Paul grabs the miss. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. For the tie. And Booker with the layup. Booker's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Lee outside. Back to Paul. Booker against Doncic. Paul with the ball. He's got 11. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Sharch checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. It's Torrey Craig in for Booker. And then for Dallas, Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Luka Doncic. And it's Ntilikina in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Suns trail by 4. Lee outside. Passes to Craig. Powell against Johnson. Back to Craig. The pass to Lee for the 3. The shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Pass to Payne. And here is Craig. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Johnson outside. Pass to Sharch. Just 5 to shoot. Paul outside. No good from outside. Dallas leading by 7. Here's Ntilikina. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
The other way.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Sharch looking around. He dishes it to Payne. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
2 shots. Max on the first.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Passes it to Finney-Smith. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Boy, that's just some major intensity from Finney-Smith there, going up hard and then just fighting for the and one play.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
The definition of a stretch four. Finney-Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
Suns trail by 9. The pass to Payne. Craig with it. Powell with the steal. Here's Ntilikina. Payne covering. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Launches a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Ntilikina. He has 5.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Kept alive. Out to Payne. Down low, Johnson. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Ntilikina kicks to Finney-Smith. To the middle. Here's Kleba. Tries again. No good from Finney-Smith. Suns trail by 7. Johnson, good. And that's now 6 points for Johnson.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Bullock. Over Paul. They get it back. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Kleba's got his first 2 points. Pass to Craig. Latrey hits the three-point bomb.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Here's Ntilikina. Payne covering. Here's Powell. Good on the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
In that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Payne with the bounce pass. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Paul kicks to Craig. 6 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Suns have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9. That's good from Craig. Mikal Bridges checked in for Phoenix. Then for the Mavericks, Christian Wood comes in for Maxi Kleba. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Ntilikina. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Bullock. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Scooped up. Bridges kicks to Šarić. They shoot again, and the layup is good.
Šarić plays with such intensity and focus. I mean, even with the defense right there, he stays locked in on the hoop.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's got 11. Offline. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Mavericks lead by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. The backcourt pair for him, it's Payne and Booker. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Doncic, no good. Suns trail by 3. Bridges for 3. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Wood's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the dunk by Doncic.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Here's Payne. Booker outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges inside. Guarded by Hardaway. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Phoenix making a change here. Paul's checked in. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Out to Doncic. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Trailing by 5. And Crowder slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Booker outside. Hardaway against Bridges. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one goes on Wood.
And Bridges is a crafty player. Knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
And the first one at the line is good.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Mavericks leading by 3. Now Dinwiddie. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Ayton.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Dishes it to Ayton. Kicks it to Booker. Five to shoot. Pulls up. Suns keep it alive. Ayton shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without foul.
And the first one drops. No good on the second free throw.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
Dinwiddie passes to Wood. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game. Suns trail by 6. Paul with the ball. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Bridges. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Dinwiddie. Doncic against Booker. And the rejection by Ayton. Paul finds Bridges. Back to Paul. Shoots over Doncic. Wood with the block.
Boy, what a denial by Wood. He relishes the chance to throw it out of there.
The pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Launches it. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Bridges misses. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That'll be his second foul of the game. Mavericks leading by 4. Here's Doncic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
That free throw good from Doncic. Here is Paul. Outside Crowder. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Good. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Mavericks leading by 6. Here's Doncic. He kicks to Powell. Back to Doncic. Pass to Dinwiddie. Pass to Powell. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Suns. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got the fast break chance. They get the rebound. Ayton dishes to Bridges. Tries yet again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Bridges.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Now, here's Doncic. And McGee kicks to Doncic. Over Booker. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Doncic has got 20 points.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
And here is Paul. Booker outside. Paul surveying the floor. Here's Crowder. It's blocked.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Suns trail by 6. Bridges left side. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Paul. Booker outside. Back to Paul. And he comes up with the deuce.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Passes it to Doncic. Powell finds Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. 4-point game. Doncic against Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And they recover it. No good from Booker.
You can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Here's Powell. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, very easy that time for Powell. He's not going to miss that one.
Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Back to Paul. Crowder with it, defended by Dinwiddie. Crowder against Dinwiddie. Fade away. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Suns trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
He's off on the first.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dwight Powell. And the second free throw, good. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. The pass to Hardaway. 11 feet away. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And the Suns call time here. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this, and on the road no less. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Booker. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Booker's got 24.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Hardaway. Crowder with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Crowder with the ball. Booker's shot is good.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Ball against Dinwiddie. To the inside. Here's McGee. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And the Mavericks lead by 4. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. And the basket is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here is Hardaway. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. And stolen by Booker. High, arcing shot. No good. That would have tied it. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. Another shot. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Finney Smith, known as a utility guy, value utility guy, but I tell you what, he showed us there. He's ready and willing and able to make the big bucket, too.
Now here's Paul. Shoots over Dinwiddie. The shot by Paul, no good. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Booker. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Paul. And Ayton throws it down.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Now, here's Doncic. Dinwiddie outside. Shot clock at 5. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Here's Dinwiddie. Clock at 2 over Paul.
And Paul is known as a dogged defender, somebody who gets right up in the face of whoever he's on.
Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Here's McGee. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. McGee's got 4 this quarter. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Shoots off the step back. And he overshot that one, missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And the Mavericks with possession here. They lead by 4. Here's Finney Smith. The offensive rebound. Dinwiddie. Good work defensively by Crowder. It's tipped. Dinwiddie with the steal. And they go to the intentional foul. First one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Timeout called, the Suns. They're down by 6. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. .29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Got it!
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. And the Suns call time. They're trailing by 6. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's the Suns with the ball. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Crowder inside. Here's Ayton. A three-pointer, no good. And so they foul intentionally. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Here's Washington. Now the pass to Okogie. A three-pointer off the mark. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Luka. You got the W, so what did you think about your performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that's very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. And we got to keep going like that.
Hey, man, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.